Prudent Scholars in association with Goa Headmasters Association.
Hello students, good afternoon everyone. Let's continue the part 3 of the quadratic equation. So before going to the part 3, just a recap between what we have learned in the last two classes. We have learned the two methods. One was the quadratic formula method, one was the factorization method. And hope by now you are well versed with both these methods, because today we will be using these methods to solve the word problems. When solving the word problems, it is not necessary that you can use any method in which you are comfortable. Either you can use the factorization method or you can use the quadratic formula method. So let us start today with the part 3, that is word problems. Okay. When you heard these word problems, you get nervous because most of the students say that I will not attempt these word problems. And without looking at the problem only, you don't try to attempt also. Actually, in word problem, it is nothing but what we had done last time. I given you the equations and I told to find out the roots. Here I am giving you the statements. You have to create an equation. So only the creation of equation is very important. Once the equation is created, then you can use your method and automatically you will get your all the answers. So what is main important is how to create this equation. So students, don't get nervous when you see the word problems. Word problems are not making you any nervousness. It is just to know the application of that topic. And if you see, I have told, there is a lot of application in quadratic equation. And today we will see certain application. In the beginning of my class, I have told to you that word problems, when I will discuss, I will categorize them into 10 different types. Likely numbers, fraction, 2-digit, age, length and breadth of the rectangle, geometry based problems, especially on triangle, speed, distance and time, work done, cost and others. So like this, we will be looking today one type of each and we will try to create these problems. Now let us say when a word problem is been put on your paper, you get totally first nervous. You don't even attempt to go, not even reading. Sometimes you say, why do I attempt? Sometimes the equation can be very simple. So some of the points which I will tell you which can have to remember. If you see my slide here, there are some 6 points which are given there. Let me just briefly tell you. First says read. Read means when the question is given, you have to read the problem 2 times or 3 times till you understand that problem. So reading a problem is very, very important. Read the problem till you understand. Consider. Once you read the problem, now you find out what is to be found from that question, what I want. There will be some key points also will be there. Some hints will be there hidden that you have to find out the hidden hints. So some unknown will be there, some known will be there. So first try to find out the known things. Plan accordingly to you. Sometimes there are some questions wherein you require to draw the figures. Draw the figures. If your figures makes you more understanding or more easy, draw. Write. Now the time comes, what to write? What is unknown? Let certain things may be unknown. If you remember, I have taken one problem last time regarding rectangle. I said to you that the length of the rectangle is 3 more than the breadth. And you told me breadth is not given. So that was an unknown thing. So we found out nothing but the breadth. Then try to solve. So once you get your problem, use your method. Either maybe factorization or maybe quadratic formula. Finally evaluate. Means once you get your answer, see that that answer really has a sense. Because in real life, there are some numbers or there are some answers we will be getting in our problem also which doesn't have a sense maybe. So those things you have to discard. So with this brief understanding about the word problem, let us start with the first type of word problem, that is based on numbers. We take a simple problem. Number problems are very simple to understand. You know the numbers, counting numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4. These all are counting numbers. You know about the whole numbers. You know about odd and even number. Up to for your consideration, let us just remember the counting numbers. Remember odd and even number. Up till this much is enough for us. So let us say number. Now when I say consecutive numbers, okay. So the meaning of consecutive natural numbers. Consecutive means one after the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this, one after the other. These numbers are called consecutive numbers. So let us say I don't know the number. When I don't know the number, what I do? I take always as x, which I took here. I took as x. Next number will be plus 1. So x plus 1. Another next number will be another plus 1. So that will continue. The chain will continue. X plus 1, x plus 2. Next is consecutive odd or even natural number. You know which are odd number. 1, 3, 5. These are odd numbers. And 2, 4, 6. These are your even numbers. And each number, if you see, it is addition. Let us say I don't know my odd or even numbers. What I take as x. For odd also you have to take as x. For even also you have to take as x only. Next, x plus 2. Because by adding 2 to the number, you will get the odd or even number. Let us say, for example, my x is 1. 1 plus 2, 3. Then another plus 4. So 5. Like this we go on adding 2, 2. Similar way, if I take even, let us say my first even number is 2. Add another 2, 4. Another 2, 6. So these are consecutive odd or even natural number. And if I just square them, what I will be getting is, I will get this way, x square plus x plus 2 the whole square plus x plus 4 the whole square, and it will continue. So with this brief information, we will be starting with our first problem, and my problem is here. Find two consecutive natural numbers whose sum of square is 221. So first step is what? Read the problem. It's very easy to understand this problem. See, find two consecutive natural number. Now you know what is the meaning of consecutive? One after the other. Natural numbers means counting numbers. And further what is given? Sum of the square is 221. So we found out what is our known thing. Known thing is their sum of the square, and unknown is we don't know both the numbers. So my first statement will be, and when we don't know anything, we always start with a x. So I will start. So my first statement will be here. Let the two consecutive be x and x plus 1. Consecutive means one after other. So first number is x. I wrote directly. I don't have to mention let first number be x, let second number be x plus 1. You can directly write also. So let two consecutive natural numbers be x, x plus 1. If there are 3, I have gone x plus 2. Like this continuation. So my unknown things which are there, I wrote x and x plus 1. For sum of the square, sum means positive. Now this is a hint. Sum, these are some of the hints which you will be getting in the question. So sum means you know it is a positive sign. So sum of the square, that means I have to square this. So x square plus x plus 1 the whole square. Sum of the square. So x square plus x plus 1 the whole square. And what you have to get the total? You have to get total as 221. See, framing of the equation became here. So first we said let two consecutive natural number be x, x plus 1. And then next we say sum of the square. Sum of the square will be x square plus x plus 1 the whole square equal to 221. Now if you see this problem, I have used identity. I have to use identity. Yesterday we used identities. So a plus b the whole square. So directly you can write a square plus 2ab. So it is 2x plus b square. So 1 square is 1 equal to 221. X square plus x square. 2x square plus 2x plus 1. Bring this 221 this side. So it will become negative 221 equal to 0. So 2x square plus 2x. 221 minus 1. 220, sign of the bigger number negative equal to 0. Now this is my equation. If you look at this equation, I can again reduce this equation. That is nothing but I can make it more simple. So what I have to do, I just divide by 2. So if I divide by 2, it will be x square plus x minus 110. So my equation is created. So x square plus x minus 110 equal to 0. So once the equation is created, Now you do proceed your method. Either you can do quadratic formula method or you can do factorization method. I will give you one hint. When you look at these numbers, if the number looks slightly bigger big numbers or the coefficients are slightly bigger, then please go ahead to do quadratic formula, because that is more easier as compared to get the factorization. So let us use the quadratic formula. So we know quadratic formula, discriminant d is equal to b square minus 4ac. Let us identify a, b and c. A is 1, b is also 1, c is minus 110. So 1 square minus 4, 1 into 110. 1 square is 1, minus 1 0. Negative into negative, positive. 11 4s are, I'll just do see, 11 4s are 44, and I'll put that 0. So I'll get 441. And remember, in word problems, the d value will be always perfect squares. So there is no thinking of real, because if I say yesterday we are done about the irrational as well as rational. So here you will not get irrational, you will get exactly perfect square, that is 441. Now let us find out the roots. So x minus b plus or minus root d upon 2a. I'll substitute the value right here. So negative is of the formula, b is 1 plus or minus 441, again 2 into 1. So negative 1 plus or minus, okay. Let us find out the square root of 441. Use your prime factorization method or a long division method. So square root of 441 is 21. 2 ones are 2. X minus 1 plus 21 upon 2, or x minus 1 minus 21. 21 minus 1, 20 by 2. So 10, 22 by 2 minus 11. So I got my two values, one x is equal to 10 and one I got x is equal to negative 11 or minus 11. Now what I have to do, I have to omit one number. As I see, there are some numbers which do not have existence in our real life. We know negative numbers are there, but our thing is, it is natural. Natural numbers are not negative, they are all three positive. So I have to discard this number. So x equal to minus 11 is discarded. When I discard, I have to write a reason also why I am discarding. Since x is a natural number, therefore, so my x will be 10. Okay, so I know my first number, x 10. Next is 10 plus 1, 11. So therefore, 2 consecutive natural numbers are 10 and 11. Okay, so this is our first problem. Find two consecutive natural numbers whose sum was 221. So I did, let the two consecutive natural number be x plus 1. Remember, I said just 2. If it is more than 2, go ahead, x plus 2. Then question was given sum of the square. So x square plus x plus 1 the whole square equal to 221. Solve the method, you will get d here. Find out the factors. So you will get as 1, 10 and 1 as a minus 11. So one of them you have to discard. One of them is negative, you have to discard because it's a natural number. So x equal to minus 11 is discarded since x is a natural number, and therefore the value of x is 10. And last statement, what we have seen unknown, now it became known to us here. So therefore the two consecutive natural numbers are 10 and 11. So hope you are clear with this first problem. So let us move to the second problem. The second problem is based on the now odd and at even. So I am doing one odd, similar will be for the even also. Let us read the question. The question is, the sum of the squares of two consecutive odd natural number is greater than 8 times their sum by 2. Find the numbers. The question looks like it tricky there. Not getting very understand. So let us just break this question. So what is given is sum of the square of two consecutive odd natural number. So my first statement will be which are my two consecutive odd natural number. So let the two consecutive odd natural numbers be, first is x, now it is odd, so you have to add plus 2 for that, so x plus 2. Even for even is also same, x plus 2. So my unknown thing I found out, one is x plus 2. The sum of the square, that means I have to square that. So let me square, so x square plus x plus 2 the whole square. So as per the question we see, the sum of the square of two consecutive odd natural number is, that we equal to come will come, is greater. Now greater means what? Positive sign. This is again a hint for you. Greater means positive sign. So greater than 8 times their sum. So 8 times means multiplication. So 8 times their sum, that means I have to add now both the numbers, that is my first number and the second number, and by how much that I have to see. So 8 times, let me first find 8 times. So x plus 2. See, I just repeat the part here, see what I said. The sum of the square of two consecutive odd natural numbers is 8. Times means multiplication, or we can put bracket. 8 times their sum. Their sum means what? These two numbers, sum of these two numbers. So their sum. So 8 times their sum, by how much it is given? By it is given as 2. So plus 2. So let us open the brackets, x square. Again our identity came here, a plus b the whole square. So a square plus 2ab. I am doing directly here, 2ab. So 2 2s are 4, so directly 4x. So 2ab plus b square, that is 2 square, 4. Multiply this 8 inside the bracket first. So 8x plus 8x plus 16 plus 2. X square plus x square, 2x square plus 4x plus 4. 8 plus 8, 16x plus 18. Bring all these terms on the left hand side. So 2x square plus 4x plus 4 I am bringing. So negative minus 16x, again plus 18 here is a minus 18 equal to 0. So 2x square, okay, so 4x and this 16x. So 16 minus 4, that is 12. Sign of the bigger number is negative, so minus 12x. And 18 and 4. Again 18 minus 4, that is 14. So again negative 14 equal to 0. So this is my equation C. 2x square minus 12x minus 14. Now if you see, again I can make it equation more simple. Because I can, all these three numbers or three terms, they are going by one table. So let us divide by 2. So x square, 2 6 are 12, 2 7s are 14. The equation became very simple, and here you can proceed now your any method, either your factorization or quadratic. Let us use quadratic, more simple. So d is equal to b square minus 4ac minus 6 the whole square. A is 1, c is minus 7. So 6 square, it is 36. Negative become positive, minus into minus, again positive. 7 4s are 28. Let us add 36 plus 28. So it is 8 plus 4, that is 64. So I got again. So from here only you can come to know if my problem is coming correct or not, because if your D is not a perfect square, then there is no use to go further also, because up till here you will come to know. 64 you know, square root of 64 is 8. So x minus b plus or minus root d to a. So let us substitute b, that is minus 6, and there is only one formula, minus plus or minus d we found out as 64, 6, 8, 2. So x is equal to 6 plus 8 by 2, or x is equal to 6 minus 8 by 2. 8 plus 6, 14, 7, negative 2, minus 1. So you got the answer as 7 and negative 1. Now you know which one you have to discard. So let us discard the number negative 1. So x equal to minus 1 is discarded, since x is a natural number. Again, this is also a natural number, or you can even say since x is a odd natural number, one and the same. So therefore x equal to 7, and therefore 2 consecutive natural, or you say odd natural number are, so first is 7, so x 7, and 7 plus 2, 9. So this is your second problem which you have done. Okay, so if you see, the main part is here. Once you know this, how to frame the equation, then it is very easy to, you can go apply any method. Factorization will be more easier also, because you can get faster answer. And when you reach here up till 7 and negative 1, now you know you have to discard 1. So which number you have to discard? Sometimes you may get both positive also. That can be also reason. Let's say instead of negative 1, I may got say 6. But why I have to discard 6? Because it was odd. 6 is not odd. So here is also negative 1. Negative 1 is not odd. So x is equal to minus 1 is discarded, since x is a natural number. Therefore x is equal to 7. And therefore the 2 consecutive odd natural numbers are 7 and 9. So odd, you have to get your answer odd only, 7 and 9. So this is how you can check the second problem. And so moving to the next one, a homework question. Okay, so these are the questions which will be based on this part what we did on the first type, that is numbers. So I put the question. So in your exercise, there are all mix-up problems are there. We are doing type by type. So I mentioned the question also, and we under question which is a sub question also. So hope you are clear with the first type, that is a number type. One is natural number, consecutive means one after the other, and consecutive odd also means one after other, but by adding plus 2, because every odd number or even number comes after adding 2 only. Okay. Going to the second type, that is 2-digit number. 2-digit number. Very simple to understand, 2-digit number. So let us understand something about this 2-digit number first, before putting a problem in front of you. Let us say, for example, I give me a number of 2-digit number, let's say 23. Okay, 23 is a 2-digit number. And you know, in this 2-digit number, there is something called ones place, or which we call as unit place, and there is something called as a tens place. So you know, this is your ones place, and this is your tens place. So these are two places. We are moving up till the 2-digit number. Don't think of 3-digit number anything. 2-digit only. So that is called one place, tens place. Now if I ask you, I want this number 23 in different formation. Means I have to get number 23 in different ways. Some will say I can get 20 by adding 20 plus 3. Some will say I will be getting by in different way. Okay, so like, or maybe subtracting. Some will say 30 minus 7 is 23. So there are different ways what happen you can get this number. But very simplest way, what I am breaking this number as, I am see what I am writing is 2, which is there, 2 I am writing, and tens place. I remember tens place means number 10. So I will just multiply number 10. Okay, tens place, very easy to remember. So 2 I take as it is, tens place I multiply number 10. Expansion means I have to put plus, so I am putting addition sign. I am writing this number 3, okay, and ones place, let us multiply by 1. If you see this and this, expansion is same answer. 2 tens are 20 and 3 ones are 3, that is 20 plus 3 is 23. So what we have to remember is when I say tens place, I will be multiplying this number 10. Ones place means 1, which I don't want to multiply also because everybody know, and by 1 it is the same number. With this concept, we will take the first problem. Let me read the question for you. A 2-digit number is such that tens place digit is greater than ones place digit by 5 if 3 times the number is equal to 8 times the number with reversing digit. Find the number. You will say, what is this problem you are asking me? Is it total confusion? Something is saying 8 times greater, something is saying adding 3 times. So total confusion in the problem. We will understand just 2 digits, what you told just me now. So what is the problem? So let us break this problem now. I told you 2 digit means there is something called ones place and there is something called tens place. So if you see what he is saying is, I will just break this question now. A 2-digit number is such that tens place is greater by 1 place by 5. That means if the 1 place number is, let's say 1, tens place will be greater by 5, 6. Or if 1 place number is 10, simple number, let's say 10, tens place number will be plus 5, 15. So that means I don't know what is my ones place or I don't know what is my unit place. So my first statement will be what? Let the digit in the unit place be x. You can take any letter. And second, what I will say, tens place is greater than 5. So greater means positive, it is x plus 5. So let us write the statement first. So let the digit in unit place be x. Unit ones place same. Second, let the digit in tens place be, I read tens place greater than 5, that is x plus 5. Sometimes we take 2 variables, means we say let the tens place be y. No problem, you can take with 2 variables. It is not necessary that you solve by using only 1 variable. Since the lesson was quadratic, which is 1 variable, we are solving by 1 variable. But if you are finding to solve more comfortable with 2 variable, you can go ahead. At one point, you will get your quadratic equation. So my 2 unknown things became let the unit place be x, let the tens place be x plus 5. So my first statement is almost clear to you. That is 2-digit number is such that tens place digit is greater than ones place by 5. Up till that much we are clear. Once we know unit place, tens place, we have to find something called original number. Original number. Just like we found out for 23, I said 2 multiplied by 10 plus 3 multiplied by 1. In the same way, I will find the original number. What I was doing, tens place. So tens place means number 10. What is the tens place digit? It is x plus y. So x plus y. Plus, okay, so tens place digit is x plus 5. Unit place x multiplied by 1, which is same as x. You may remember, right? When, see, 23 I did. So 2, which was multiplied by 10. This 10 was there, this tens place. Plus 3 multiplied by 1. So ones place. Okay, so this is just recollecting. You can just, here number was there. Now number is not there. Now what happens? Some expressions are there. Okay. So I got tens place, that is x plus 5, and unit place x. Open the bracket first. 10 into x, 10x, plus 10 5s are 50, plus x. Add, that become 11x, plus 50. So this is my number, just like my number 23, this is my number, that is 11x plus 50. Now what is the next he's saying? He's saying that 3 times the number is equal to 8 times the number reversing digit. Reversing means the interchanging number. That means I have to find out what is the reversing number of here. So I am finding now reversing number. So reversing number. Now don't write reversing number as 50 plus 7x. It is not that way. So what I am doing, see, 10, I just keep as is 10. I am just reverse the digit, just like 23, I can reverse and make it 32. And if you break this number, you will tell me 10 place will be now 3 and 1's place will be 2. And here how it was, here it was 10's place was number 2 and unit place was 3. See, what I did, I just shifted the digits. See, shifted the digits. So here the digits are x and x plus 5. So I am just shifting now. 10 is fixed, 10's place. So now I am instead of writing x plus 5, I will write x plus unit place x plus 5. See. Into 1 it is. So any number multiplied by 1, I told it is same. Again we will solve. So 10x plus x, 11x plus 5. Hope you are clear up till here. Let me just recollect, because this is something where you have not started this type of problem any time. So what we did, we wrote unit place x, 10's place x plus 5. In a book, sometimes they may tell you 10's place be x and unit place may be in different way, irrespective of whichever letter you can take. Original number 10, this 10 is of 10's place. So what is the 10's place number? I write that x plus 5, that is 10's place digit, plus 1's place x. Solve the bracket, I got my first number. This is my original number. Reversing number, reverse the digit. So what I am doing, 10 I am keeping fixed, just I am reversing this and this I am putting here. So 11x plus 5. Now what is saying, see, if 3 times the number means original number, times multiplication. So 3 times 11x plus 50 equal to, so if 3 times the number is equal to 8 times the number with reversing digit, which actually tells you nothing but 8 times reversing number. Slightly the confusion question is given. They say 8 times, instead of saying 8 times reversing number, what they said 8 times the number with reversing digit, which is nothing but actually 8 times the reversing number. What is my reversing number? 11x plus 5. Now open the bracket, 3 11s are 33x, 3 5s are 15, put that 0, 150. 88x, 8 5s are 40. Now if you see this expression, if you see it is not a quadratic, right? Good, when you don't get a quadratic, you will get directly the value of x. So bring x term one side and take the number on the other side. So 88x, 40 minus 150. Okay, so let us subtract now. 88 minus 33 will give you minus 55x. And this will give you minus 110. Cancel, negative sign. 110 divided by 55, which will directly give you x equal to 2. So I got direct number. The value of x is 2. Who is x? X is unit place. Let me write unit place. So unit place is 2. 10's place x plus 5, x is 2, 2 plus 5, 7. Therefore, original number you can directly write the original number from here only, that is 72. See, 10's place first, unit place next, or you can substitute here also and you will get the same answer. See, 11 2s are 22 plus 50, 72. Direct also you can write or you can substitute. So this is the first problem of 2-digit number, and here we see we got the direct value of x, no quadratic. Now I take one problem wherein I will frame the equation of quadratic. So moving to second problem. Let me read the question. A 2-digit number is such that the product of the digit is 12. That means by multiplying ones place and tens place, product means multiplication, is 12. So let us first understand that question. So I don't know what is my unit place digit. So let the digit unit place be x. Now how to find the tens place? Earlier case it was given plus 5, more than something was given. Now here it is not given that way. So how to get the tens place digit now? So a 2-digit number is such that the product of digits, so what I am doing say, I am just product of digit means tens place digit and ones place digit. I am just product means multiplication. So tens place digit into ones place digit it seems. If you multiply, I will get answer it seems 12. That is as the question said. I just made this equation in simple words. Tens place, t means tens place here. Ones place means I have to put as O, product multiplication. Now you know out of these two places, one place you already took as x. Who is taken as x? Unit place. So unit place, so I write tens place as it is. So unit place, I write as x. Just put a bracket so that you don't get confused with the multiplication and the letter x. So I already got unit place as x and 12. I have to get tens place now. Tens place will be 12. If you take x on the other side, it will get divided. 12 divided by x. See, there is quite difference in the earlier question and now question. Here we got the second digit 12 divided by x. So I will write that tens place 12 divided by x. You can copy this part also for your understanding how I got this tens place. Okay, so once I got my unit place and tens place, now you know what is the next step to find? Original number. So original number. How am I finding original number? Tens place. It is number 10. Which is a tens place digit now? 12 by x. Plus ones place x. It will give me 120 by x plus x. This is my original number. After finding original number, next we are finding reversing number. So reversing number 10, which is again tens place. Just digit reverse now. So 10x plus 12 by x. So I got see my original number and I got my reversing number also. What I did, I just shifted the digits, the interchanging of the digits. Now go to the question back. What is the question saying is, when 36 is added to the number means which number it is now? It is nothing but it is telling about your original number. When they say to the number, remember it is always about the original number. If they want to say reversing number, they will mention. It will mention in the question. So here say 36 is added to the number it seems. That is add 36 now. So my original number is 120 by x plus x. To that what I have to add is 36. So when I add 36, what is saying is after adding 36, then only you will get the reversing number. We already found out the reversing number. So 10x plus 12 by x. See the question here, what I said. The question is said when 36 is added to original number. This was my original number up till here. That time only I will get what is called nothing but reversing number. Okay, so let us make the equation. If you see, denominator is x. So denominator x means multiply it throughout this x. So let me multiply throughout x. So now I am showing you how to multiply. Afterward we can write directly. X multiplied by x. X multiplied by 36. Then x multiplied by 10x. X. So I have multiplied throughout the equation by x. Why? In order to remove that denominator x. X cancel. So what remains is 120 plus x into x, x square, plus x into 36, 36x, x into 10x, 10x square, again x, 12. Now what I will do is, I will take all this term on the other side, or I can bring that term this side also, in order to get a perfect quadratic equation. So let us take all this term this side. So I am writing this term first. 10x square plus 12. I am taking now every term on this side. 120 minus 120 become x square negative x square 36x, negative 36x equal to 0. Let us see like term. 10 minus 1, 9x square minus 36x and this number 120 minus 12. So if you negative 120 minus 12, you will get minus 108 equal to 0. Expression looks big. Let us make it small, because if you see all the three coefficients or the three terms, they are going in one table. So divide by 9. X square 9 table 36, 9 4s are 9 table 108, 9 1s are 9, 9 2s are, that will give you 80. So x square minus 4x minus 12 equal to 0. So this is my quadratic equation. So once you get the quadratic equation, now you can solve by using any of the methods and you can find out the answer. So let us hope directly we find out the answer here. So I will use direct minus b plus or minus root d to a. So substitute directly a, b, c. A is 1, b is minus 4, c is minus 12. So minus 4. Okay, so minus 4, then plus or minus root d. So let us find the d's. So d will find directly. So b square minus 4ac. So b square minus 4 square. A is 1. So 16 minus 12, sorry. 12 forza. So 12 forza is 48. Add, give you 64. So find out a d. So directly put that value d here, 64, and we root 64. So 4 plus or minus 8 upon 2. So x 4 plus 8 or 4 minus 8, 6. This will give you minus 4 by 2, that is negative 2. So I got 6 and I got negative 2. Now out of this, you know both are digits, but I still have to discard one. So you know which one I discard? I will discard x is equal to minus 2 will be discarded. Why will be discarded? Because in our question, digits can't be negative. That we have to remember. Because digits can be negative, but our question, digits cannot be negative. So x equal to minus 2 is discarded, since digits can't be negative. And therefore, x is 6. Who is x? Unit place. So unit place 6. Tens place 12 divided by x. So 12 divided by 6, 2. Original number. Directly I can write original number 26. So original number is 26. So these are the two problems based on 2 digits. So for homework you can go on this. Here is a problem for your homework. So this is type 2. Let us go last one type for the today's day. So we'll go one last type, third, so that you can practice, because these 3 all are related with numbers. So okay, we'll go to type 3. So type 3 is fraction, and if you see I have one number there, 17 by 30. That's one number which is there. Now if you look at that number 17 by 30, first of all, you know a fraction means something is there, like some numerator and some denominator. Every fraction has a numerator as well denominator. So in this fraction you will tell me a numerator is 17 and you will say the denominator is 30. That means a fraction is made up of numerator and denominator. So based on this concept only, we'll move a question. The question is, The denominator of a fraction is 3 greater than numerator if 5 is added to denominator and 5 is subtracted from the numerator, then the fraction is decreased by 17 by 30. Find the fraction. So first of all, I say, when I say fraction, let numerator we don't know what is denominator also. So we'll take first statement, let the numerator be x, okay. And what is saying the denominator? He is saying that denominator is 3 greater. Greater means what sign? Positive. So 3 greater than numerator. So let the denominator be x plus 3. 3 greater. Therefore, fraction will be numerator upon denominator, x by x plus 3. This is our normal. For any question of fraction, up till these 3 steps you have to do, depending upon what is asked. So here numerator be x, denominator be x plus 3. Therefore, fraction is numerator upon denominator, that is x upon x plus 3. Go to the question. What is saying now? If 5 is added to the denominator, so I am adding now. So 5 is added. So to the denominator it seems. So what is the denominator at present? At present denominator is my x plus 3 and my numerator was x at present. So I am saying now if 5 is added, I am adding 5 to the denominator and 5 is also subtracting from the numerator. This is my new fraction, that is x minus 5 upon x plus 8. So you can see this is your new fraction. See. The new fraction says that 5 is added. So I wrote first my fraction, that is x upon x plus 3. 5 is added. Added means plus sign, plus 5, and 5 is subtracted, that is nothing but minus 5. So I got this fraction. You can do direct this. I am showing you one by step so that it become more clear. Now what is the question is saying? If 5 is added to denominator and 5 is subtracted from the numerator, then the fraction is decreased. Decrease means what sign? Again negative sign. See, these are the hints, these are the clues which tells you what sign to put. So that decrease by how much? 17 by 30. That means new fraction, that is x minus 5, x plus 8. This fraction you will get when your original fraction, that is x divided by x plus 3, is decreasing by 17 by 30. The decrease means minus. So when the original fraction, if from that original fraction, when I subtract 17 by 30, that time only I will get the new fraction. That is what the question is saying. So the new fraction is when 5 is added to the denominator and 5 is subtracted from the numerator, the fraction means the original fraction. This fraction is decreased by 17 by 30. The next is bring x term this side. So x minus 5, x plus 8. If you bring this entire term, it becomes negative x, x plus 3. If this number is 17 by 30, so now slightly the number will get big. Multiply the brackets, cross multiplication, negative, don't forget to put this negative sign, multiply this bracket also, x plus 8 and x plus 3, 17 by 30. Next, open this bracket. Here you can use the identity also. If you do not know identity, normally multiply the brackets. I am doing direct now. X into x, x square. X into 3, that is 3x. Minus 5 into x, minus 5x. 5 3s are minus 15. Minus. Open this bracket also. X into x, x square. Minus into plus, that is minus 8x. Okay. Again here also same. X into x, x square plus x into 3, that is 3x, plus 8 into x, 8x, plus 24, equal to 17 by 30. Let us see something can get cancelled. X square got cancelled. And what remain is here? 3x minus 5x. So this is one term, these plus these and these. All three terms are like terms. So 3 minus 5, this will give you nothing but minus 2. So this is minus 2 and this is minus 8. So this will give you minus 10x. So minus 10x. So I did all this term. 3x minus 5x minus 8x. If I solve this, I will get minus 10x. What is remaining is minus 15. So I write that minus 15. Divide by 11. X square, again 3 plus 8, 11. So x square plus 11x plus 24 equal to 17 by 30. Still it is not over. So we have to do the cross multiplication. So let us do the cross multiplication. So 30 into 10, that is give you minus 300x minus 15 3s are 45 is 450 equal to, multiply here now, 17x square plus 17 multiplied by 11. So do multiplication of 17 multiplied by 11. It is give you 187x and 17 into 24 will give you 408. Next is take all the term this side. So I'll write this expression first here. 17x square plus 187x plus 408. I am taking minus, that become plus 300x plus 450 equal to 0. So 17x square, 187 plus 300, add 187 plus 300, what you will get is, find out the answer. So if you find out the answer, you will get the answer as, or what you can do, one thing, you can find out the negative sign also common, that can be also done. Okay, sorry, here there is one negative sign is there. ये मस्त से कर सकता नहीं, yeah, because अंग negative sign अल्पा मस्त चल रहा, चलता नहीं. Okay, so if you see the first here, what you got, the new fraction x minus 5 plus 8. So I will take this fraction. The new fraction is x upon x plus 3 minus 17 by 30. So take this one fraction other side, negative. So here minus 17 by 30. 17 minus. So I will find out the minus sign common here. So negative sign common. 10x plus 15 x square plus 11x plus 24 minus 17 by 30. Cancel negative sign, and now you can do cross multiplication. So it gives you 300x, 450, 17x square plus 187x plus 408. Okay, so 17x square plus 187x plus 408. Take now 300x on the other side. So negative 300x plus 450, negative 450 equal to 0. Okay, now you subtract this part. So 17x square. So 300 minus 187 will give you 113. Negative sign of the bigger number. Then 408 and minus 450 will give you the number minus 42 equal to 0. Now if you see, the number is very big. Okay, so in this case we can apply your method, quadratic formula or factorization. Now let me apply a factorization. Why I am applying factorization? If you remember, in the last time I told that method of increasing, decreasing, such case this method become more easier. So if I multiply, first is 17 into 42. So if I multiply 17 into 42, I will get answer as minus 714. Big number. Minus 714. I multiplied 17 into 42. Second term sign I will be putting here. Then first I write the number here fix. Okay. And I told you, if it is negative, what you have to do? You have to do nothing but you have to increase the number. Positive, decrease. Negative, increase. So 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 18, 119. See. How I come to know? You will tell me how you know 119 into 6 is 714. Just see the last digits only. 4 ones are 4. It cannot possible. 5 twos are 10, not there. 6 threes are 18, not there. 7 fours are 28, not possible. 8 fives are 40. 9 sixes are. So 6 nines are is what? It is nothing but 54. That means 4 is coming in the unit place. So it is multiply and see, you will get this number. So 17x square minus 119x plus 6x minus 42. So find a common. 17 common, x common. So x, just now we found out it is 9, that is 17 6 are, sorry, 7 7s are. So 17 7s are is 119. Find common here 6, 6 7s are 42. So x minus 7, 17x plus 6. So x minus 7 equal to 0 and 17x plus 6 equal to 0. So x is equal to negative 17. Okay. So let me just briefly explain to you part. So up till here we know how we got. So what I did, I just brought this term this side. I multiplied the normal cross multiplication. I got this equation, and from this whatever the like terms which are there I added or subtracted, and I got expression as minus 10x minus 15 upon x square plus 11x plus 24 equal to minus 17 by 30. Then can see to find out the negative sign common. So it get common, negative, negative, you will get this expression, and I will get this expression here, it is 17x square minus 113x minus 42. You can use your quadratic formula method, because why I didn't use, because in quadratic formula method if you see it is b square, 113 square I have to find out, very difficult to find also. So I use my factorization method, 17 42s are slightly big number, you will get 714. Now find out the common. 17 7s are 119 plus 6 7s are 42. X is equal to 7, x equal to minus 6 by 17. Now what I have to do is I have to discard one number, and you know which one you will discard. X equal to minus 6 by 17 you will discard. Is discarded. Why it is discarded? Because you are asked to find out a fraction, and you are getting there one fraction only, and here x is a single digit. Since x is a single digit, it is not a fraction there, it is a single digit. Okay, it is numerator x, single digit. So what will be value of x now? My value of x is 7, and therefore fraction, I can tell me directly the fraction. Fraction will be, so from this 7 is what? Numerator. So numerator is 7. So numerator is 7, or directly I can write here 7 by 7 plus 3, that is 10. So numerator is 7, denominator is 10, and therefore the fraction is 7 by 10. So this is that simple. Fraction problems are much simple as compared to, only thing is numbers are bigger, but they are simple, directly you will get. Okay, so the homework problem for you is, okay, and I have given you the solution also at that side, so you can check also if it is once you are solving, if it is correct or not. Okay, one term is whichever is there, so read the question and see what are the hints you can get from that question. Okay, and you can solve the question. So today we have learned the 3 types of this equation, different types of the word problem, 3 main types. Regarding numbers only we have learned. One was numbers, consecutive, odd, natural numbers, even natural numbers, or just a simple natural number. Second, we have learned the 2-digit problems, and third we have learned fraction. So all the 3 types are based on numbers. So go and practice all these problems which are there on a textbook also I have marked, and you can just be prepared with the next type in the next class. Thank you very much.